I'm up here. I'll switch the camera so we can see where I'm at. Right here is a 360 view of LA. I grew up right here, and if you look down here, you see these homes down here. That's where I lived. I grew up very nice spot that I didn't realize how fortunate I was to grow up in such a beautiful area. Let's turn the camera, pan it this way. And this is Flat Top. This is Flat Top, and it's got a 360 view all the way around. And the reason why they call it Flat Top is up here is a flat top, and it's a radio station. If you see the tower, it used to be KISS radio station, but I don't know what it is now. And I used to run up these hills and run around there 20 times around that tower and back down this big hill to my house. But it's got a 360 view. In high school, I used to run these hills right here for cross country, and it's got this nice panoramic view. I like to talk about the coronavirus, and I have a couple other videos where I talk about that you have to grab the vibration up there of God. It's the frequency, and us as a collective can be a very powerful force to deal with, and we can get rid of this virus and get rid of the Agenda 21 that's probably happening because of the virus. They probably manufactured the virus and have an antidote for it. It's just a way to bring the possibility to give you the RFID chip, go do away with currency and go digital, and give you a vaccine. If you don't take these things, they probably won't let you do anything, and you'll die. Here's Hollywood Hills right here. And so I'm going to summon up here and call my friends out here to help me. So I'm going to go up here to summon. How about up here, right here? Where am I? Okay, right in there. There's a blue sky right there. This is from the summon. So I'm summoning now, telling my friends to show up, and I'm going to do this live. So when they show up, I'll show you on here live. I suggest if you want to summon, go out there and summon them and tell them the message. We don't need this virus. We don't need to play this agenda game and get back to normal living, whatever you consider normal. And I'll keep my eyes out for my friends. And as soon as they show up, I will post it. Look at downtown LA. This is one of the best piece of properties in LA, right here. Flat Top right here. They filmed a film called Blood In, Blood Out. And this is where they killed Spider right here, right down here, this little road that goes down. They killed Spider, and they ran this way, and Miklos shot Spider down there. And you don't know the movie Blood In, Blood Out. It was filmed up here on this hill. But now they're developing all this hill. People, big money have come up here and developed homes up here. So, but I've been here since 1960 up in this hill area. Long time. Like I said, didn't know how fortunate I was to grow up right here. I was very fortunate. Wow, isn't it beautiful up here? And down there, I'm going to blow this up. Down there is the state park. See the green area right there in the middle? That's the California State Historical Park. It's where I do the Disclosure Fest. The Disclosure Fest is going to be this June. I think it's June 20th. I'm not too sure, but you can Google that up. I'll be a speaker, and I'll be bringing UFOs down up there. It'll be my 4th year in a row doing this. I've done it 3 years, and it started 3 years ago, and I was invited to do the first one, and every year after that. And I was successful in doing what I do, which is bring down UFOs every single year and clearing up the weather. Um, wow, I haven't been up here for quite a long time. And let's shrink it down. And it feels good to be up here. I used to run up here, practice, get in shape. I used to run all these hills right here. There's a road right there, goes up to that tower, around it 20 times, back down. All those. It's a good place to get in shape. Um, I don't think I could do any of that anymore, but I'll try one day. Just coming up, walking up here was kind of a little stressful for me. And there's the General Hospital. The big General Hospital right there, the Alley County USC Medical Center. And over here to the right is Metropolitan Transportation Headquarters right there, Union Station, and City Hall next to that. And then all them buildings, that's downtown LA. What used to be Bunker Hill and all that. Let me start concentrating on bringing in a UFO and getting that up on the screen for you. Over here on that side is a place which is like this place. It's a little valley with a bunch of homes and everything. But it's Happy Valley, another neighborhood. But now that we're older, it's all the same thing. Just one hill separating us. And you can see the homes coming up and down all that little canyon like. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. Like I said, I didn't know how fortunate I was to live up here. I just took it for granted like everything else as a kid, thinking it was going to last forever. And I knew, one thing I did know is that this is the most valuable piece of real estate there is out here. I didn't know that. I was hoping one day I could buy it and build up here. But I think people are beating me to the punch. Like I said on the other two videos, is that we have the power to stop this thing. We're given all the powers when we were born. And the powers that we don't want you to know as an individual that you have this power. And you know you have it. And so you just have to reach deep down inside of you and develop it and bring it out. Not for the bad, but for the good of the planet and the inhabitants on the planet. Listen to the birds. Oh, that's awesome. Haven't heard birds for a while. This is where I grew up. Very beautiful. Dodger Stadium right over here. Yeah. Nice observatory in Hollywood Hills over there. And if you'd like to know where this is, it's a street called Thomas Street that comes straight up here in a place called Two Tree Avenue. And you would see the top of the hill if you if you GPS those two locations, Thomas Street or Two Tree Avenue. And I've been locked up for quite a while up here. I mean, not here, but in my apartment for like, what has it been? Going on 24 days or something like that. I don't know. And they're talking about the end of May. I don't know if I can make it that long. We'll try. And if you look at the skyline down there, that's Long Beach and Pacific Palisades, I guess. And you can even see the ocean today. Watch, I'll bring it up. It's from here. See where it shines right here at the edge? That's the ocean, folks. It's rare that you see it up here, but in the old days, it used to be a lot of smog. But that line, that white line right here at the edge is the ocean. You can see it from here. Beautiful. Awesome. Awesome, Toyota. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm glad I'm here. And folks, it's me, Robert Bingham, and I'm gonna pan around and look for my friends. I used to fly kites up here. Man, I used to put like 5 balls of string and it would go all the way over there, over those hills over there. And I wouldn't want to reel it in, so I just let it go at the end of the day after I got done flying it. 5 balls of string, I didn't feel like reeling it in. That's the way we did things over here back in the 60s. When I was a young kid. And we'd have kite fights up here, and rock fights, and BB gun fights, and all these things we would do. And some of the kites we would build, well, not me, my neighbors would build them with paste, and they would build them from scratch without buying any products. The only thing they would buy would be the string. And those things would fly pretty darn good. We used to make parachutes too, out of cleaners with bags and sewing thread. And we would put G.I. Joes on them and let them fly. They would even go all the way over downtown down there. That's what we used to do. We wouldn't put a heavy plastic on it because it wouldn't fly. We would put a cleaner's bag, plastic on it, and it would fly. What do you say to a day like this? It's beautiful, very beautiful. Chemtrails. Kind of forgot how they look. They haven't been around for so long because of the chemtrails and things. The weather modification that the Air Force is doing with HARP and the chemtrails. They say they're trying to stop global warming. I doubt that. So they're weaponizing the weather, and anything they can get their hands on, they're weaponizing it. Nanotechnology is here, and that's being weaponized. So just wake up, smell the coffee, and know what time it is. It's 1 minute to midnight. And visit my podcast on Strictly Out of the Box with Robert Bingham. You can go there, see some of my podcast shows on UFO channel Robert Bingham on YouTube. So yeah, this I've been saying this is this sort of thing's was going to happen. Well, I predicted this 10 years ago. This virus was going to happen in China, and that it was a way for certain people that owed China a lot of money to get out of debt with them. And plus, there was a lot of other reasons why they did it. So they're accomplishing multiple things by bringing this virus on. And what can I say? What more can I say? Things like this are going to happen for a couple of years. In the year 2022, our terrestrial friends are going to let themselves be known all around the world, and the media won't be able to lie about things that happen up there that are really truly terrestrial, but they lie about it and say they're missile tests or some stupid thing like that. Um, and all these phony people that are leading the UFO community are going to fall away. They're truly not out there for the public's best interest. They're being put out there as showmen and frontmen for certain agencies in the United States. They're part of DARPA. They're part of the secret agencies and stuff like that. So don't believe anything that they have to say. Uh, they steal everything that I have and post it as if it's their knowledge. But you got to judge for yourself. I'm not charging anything for doing these things and going out there and doing all my events over the years. It's free to the public and it's free to learn the truth. The truth is not for sale. It's free. Anybody who profits off of that, I think, is just really a bad thing. We'll have to answer for certain things. And it's just the way it is, Uh, Drugs. I hope all you people that are taking drugs and alcohol, stop. Stop. You don't need to get high, man. There's a lot of things that'll get you high without getting high on substances and drugs and all those sort of things that take your money, destroy your life, and put you in jail. So, yeah, I'm looking for my friends. I can't see. And I said I'll stay out here until I found one. The people that were up here already left. There's like 4 different people up here. 2 different sets of for people. And I guess they can't take it to be up here in this cold. But it's me. I'm here. And it feels good to be out of the apartment. I'm trying to do my part what they're saying to do because I don't want to be a bad example to people in the apartment or the kids or anything. But I don't know anybody that has a coronavirus yet, or anybody who has died of it. So I don't know. They say it's very contagious and it's out there. So why chance it? I don't know. I'm sure it probably is taking out a certain amount of people, and it still has a ways to go. Sure, I love the Dollar Hills over there. It's a little much. Dollar Hills. There's a band over here. You got the Dodger Stadium right there. And then we got the skyline of downtown LA. Awesome. We used to, on the 4th of July, me and my buddies would come up here and bring some watermelon. And with this 360 view, we could see everywhere that was throwing up the skyworks, Lincoln Park, the Coliseum, Pasadena, Rose Bowl, everywhere. And we would eat our watermelon up here. And that was a lot of fun back then. And sometimes we would listen to on different days when the Dodgers were playing. We'd put on the our portable AM FM radios and listen to Vince Scully talking about the game. And that's the way we passed our time sometimes up here. Very beautiful. I long for those days, and I'm just glad that I was able to live those days and experience all that. A lot of people don't realize how it was in the past, and I'm trying to bring back somewhat of a feeling for the past of how it was. We live in these days with 5G towers and radio towers like over there. A lot of radio towers. They weren't there before. A lot of different kinds of towers. A lot of airwaves and microwaves and different types of waves are going through your body nowadays. It's just not really as good as it used to be. Oh, that's a strange cloud right there, huh? It's rolling right there. Nice. Film the sun up there, right there. Look at that. Los Angeles, the city of angels. You see where the hills are over there, and the hills are over here, and it's flat all the way from here to the ocean going down past Civic Center. And this is the first hill that you'll run into coming from the ocean. You go on this path. It's a very, very strategic point here. Very beautiful. Flat top. A lot of people made babies up here, and a lot of lovers came up here at night. And I'm sure a lot of children were conceived up here. It's a beautiful place. It's like Happy Days. What was that point where Richie and them would go? Lover's Point or something like that. Well, this is sort of that right here. Oh, the sun's breaking a little. Maybe I'll see one of my friends right now. Sure, it's cold. Hmm. Well, anyway, today is April 8th, my 11th year of sobriety. Today's my birthday and my sobriety birthday. And what other than a better place to celebrate my birthday to be up here where I grew up and where I used to go all these things around. 11 years of sobriety. And I don't regret any of it. Although life does come at me sometimes harder than when I used to be high on beer and weed and coke. But, you know, I'll take it like that, you know. Nothing will rock my boat to want to do that anymore. I'm done with that silliness and wasting my money and going to jail and stuff like that. I'm just done with it. And I hope for all of you still doing it. You stop and, you know, and just find other things that will give you better enjoyment. Positive. productive. Yeah, let's look for my friends up here. Mm. Last time I came on Client's Wisdom and I brought in about 5 of them. That was the last time I was up here. But it wasn't as cloudy as today. And so I'm not giving up. I'm going to stay here until they show up. I thought I seen one right now, but not too sure. I trained my eyeballs to scan the sky pretty fast, and when I spot them, I'll stop. I did see something, and I guess I was scanning too fast. I'll look again. Oh, there's a helicopter. Please comment on my comment section on this video. It's going to be posted on YouTube, UFO Robert Bingham on YouTube. And put some comments. I love the comments. I don't love the negative comments. Some people are haters out there. I have nothing better to do, I guess. But I'm not going to give them too much airtime. So yeah, post some good things about what I'm doing, because the virus can turn out to be a very positive thing for us. It's like the old saying, cup half empty or the cup's half full, and it's bringing an awakening to everybody in the world, really, to incarceration, because they're getting a little taste of incarceration. Um, Maybe not as like jail, but it's still incarceration when you're inside your house and you can't come out. And I'm cheating little but I'm not near anybody. I'm not socializing. I'm doing something for you and humanity, man. I want you to see that I'm able to bring in the angels. That's a very good sight right there. Don't forget, June 20th, Disclosure Fest at that park I showed you next to Dodger Stadium. It's right below the train tracks it used to be a railroad yard. Some movies were made there with Alan Ladd and some other people. I used to have a wooden bridge that would go from North Broadway all the way to Dogtown across the tracks, but all that's gone now. Now it's a park. And I'm so honored to be able to speak and do my thing out there every year. And I look forward to doing it this year, that they don't shut us down. So be there. especially if you live in LA. Be there. If you don't live, take a trip. Go down there. It's called Los Angeles Disclosure Fest, June 20th, I believe it is. Adrian Valara is the sponsor, and there'll be plenty of things happening down there, all positive. And when you go to these things, it's so beautiful, filled with love, filled with positive energy, nothing negative at all. So, sometimes they test my patience, and they make me wait quite a while. But I've really never got skunked without seeing something. Well, look above me. See this big black triangular craft? Could be a ship, just disguised as a cloud. But it sure is triangular, and it's dark. Beautiful. And here's this hawk flying right here. Look at him. I think I'm going to call it a day and go get me something to drink and eat. My charge is running out. So all you folks out there listening, thank you for listening and for watching. I'll be posting another one at the end of the week. And I hope to post 2 videos a week. Give us a positive outlook on what's going on with us. Hang in there. Remember, wake up, smell the coffee, and know what time it is. It's 1 minute to midnight. And watch my podcast, Strictly Out of the Box. And watch my lineup of 220 videos on YouTube, UFO Robert Bingham. Thank you very much, and signing off.